What's up, y'all? And we back with another episode of Common Sense Reactions. You already know what it is. You're now rocking with your boy Sens. Please make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe if you want the content. And today we dealing with boxing, man. This is one of my favorite boxing podcasters. We already talked about this. This is Boxing Ego. Bro really do annoy me sometimes because like he really lives up to his name. Nick's arrogant as shit. His name should be Boxing Arrogant, not Ego. Like Ego has some type of constraints, but bro has zero constraints. He is I don't know if that's his character, like he's just coming online and playing a character, or if that's him. Like, because if that's him, like me and him would fight in real life. Like I'd be like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, you really be doing too much. But he's entertaining. I do support his channel. I'm subscribed. Oh, I'm not subscribed. What the hell? What type of hater shit am I on? Let me subscribe right now. All right, so I subscribed. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all do the same. We gonna go through this. Like, bro really do be hating on Crawford. And I think I know why. Cause like, bro, I'm still to this day the biggest Errol Spence fan. But like, I was a big Errol Spence fan, and like when that shit happened, with Crawford, like leading up to it, I was like, bro, he talking hella disrespectful to my boy, bro. My boy about to go in there breaking down. Like all my boxer friends was like, nah, that's not what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a washout. And I was like, nah, fam, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, man, I got niggas who got, you know what I mean, golden gloves and shit like that, right? Niggas was like, nah, he gonna walk him down, bro. It's gonna be bad. I was like, nigga, what? Boxing Ego was one of those dudes too. He was just like, what? Hey, man, what? Our boy got him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, history happened, and we was all shocked and amazed. Now, we can make up excuses, talk about weight drain, whatever the case may be, say he should have gave him a rematch, all of that good shit. Like, that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is, yo, he demolished our boy, bro. And I was hurt, but I'm not no hater, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro is really the best boxer in the world. Like, when you look at his technique and the way that he moves, like, he got to be the best boxer in the world. I think I got to put him above, I got to put him above Mayweather, because Mayweather, you know, he had the defense, crazy defense, but his hands were weak. So he stopped being able to knock niggas out. This nigga is on a, like, 28 knockout streak. Like, they said the last time this nigga didn't knock somebody out, Obama was president. Like, listen, that's insane. That's like a 7-year knockout streak, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's a little bit more exciting, and he's defensive too. So he's like the best of both worlds. It's kind of like Gervonta Tank Davis. Anyhow, we gonna let this play because I've already been talking for like, what are we talking about? 3 minutes already, and I haven't played nothing. That's crazy. I gotta get it together. I apologize, y'all.
These Terrence Crawford versus Madrimov tickets are struggling.
Bro said struggling. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, he's taking pleasure in this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, inside of my heart, I feel a little bit of like, I feel a little bit of pleasure in like Crawford failing, but not because like he beat my boy, but because of like his attitude, like his energy. Like, he's been real disrespectful about Errol. After that fight, he be talking crazy about Errol. He's real disrespectful to the fans. He don't give a about the fans. And then you kind of figured out why. Like, even though he's the best boxer in the world, like, his career never took off because he got a personality, bro. Like, you got a shitty personality, brother. But that being said, I'm not, like, you know what I mean? I'm not no hater, but, like, I am a realist, and, like, if you don't care about your fans and you're disrespectful to your competition, the person who put you in position to even be discussed. Like, let's be real. If you weren't a real boxing fan, you didn't know who Terrence Crawford was. I'm a casual. I didn't know who Terrence Crawford was because he was fighting on public television and fighting niggas with like 1,700 letters in their last name and shit like that. Like, you didn't, like, he was not a top tier And I'm not saying like he wasn't a top tier fighter because obviously he's always been a top tier fighter, but he was not a top tier name because he wasn't fighting nobody. He wasn't fighting anybody knew. He was fighting these guys after they're washed and shit. You feel me? Like he wasn't able to enter the conversation, and it's just because he's got a crappy personality. He's dry. He's boring. Like he's just like he's an asshole. On top of it, it's just like, bro, come on, man. You know what I mean? Anyhow.
Tickets aren't selling as expected, I guess you could say. That's what I want to talk about.
As expected is wild. Why you doing that? Ego, chill, bro. That man's the best boxer in the world. What you mean as expected, bro? Come on. Give him some credit.
In this video. Boom. You never know. You never know. I'm on Ticketmaster. Riyadh season card. Crawford Madrimov versus Madrimov featuring Eminem. Now, see, right then and there, that's already kind of concerning. They've been attaching Eminem because he's going to be...
Yo, these niggas are marketing the fight like it's an Eminem concert, bro. That's how you know it's bad, bro. They had to put Eminem's name on every single flyer. Crawford Madrimov featuring Eminem. Bro, it's not a concert. It's a fight. Is Eminem getting in the ring? Because if not, I'm going to need y'all to chill out with putting his name on everything, bro. That's kind of wild. Hey, mommy, you can't come over here with that. That's too loud. She's not going to listen to me. She's just going to be rolling through here, so I'm just going to have to talk louder or something. I don't know. I apologize, y'all. Baby mom's just jumped in the shower and just left her out here.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, bro, that's crazy. You just jump in the shower. You know, I'm trying to make content. Don't pay attention to my little domestic disputes, y'all. We finna just keep on playing this.
There, right? Eminem's slated to be there on this with the performance, right? But you have Marshall Mathers, who just put out an album, The Debt of Slim Shady, right? And they've been heavily advertised. Like I'm talking about, you'll see the fighters on the card, and then you see Eminem's face. So they've been advertising the heck out.
Nah, so right now he's showing like how many seats are sold and how many seats are still open, like how many sections are still open. And that's a obscene amount of seats that are still open, fam. I hope it's not the light blue that's still open, because if it's the light blue, like everybody's losing their shirt this fight. All the promoters, they're losing every single dollar that they put into this. Dude, we are 2 days out from this fight, mind you. Like, this is not like, we're not like a month and a half out and they got time to get it together. Bro, this is like, and you got to take in mind, it's scalpers who got tickets as well. So this isn't even all people who are going to be there. That shit might be half empty, bro.
Of Eminem being there, right? Because Terrence Crawford had the ring walk in the PBC card, mind you, with Errol Spence. So everybody was...
Hello, everyone. My name is Adam Ferrari, and I am the...
I hate when that happens. I'm not paying for the full YouTube, so I don't have to have ads. So y'all are just going to have to deal with it, too. I'm skipping it right now. My daughter is absolutely tearing up the background. So it is what it is, guys. This is my life. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? You guys just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? She's 2.5. You know, 2 3/4. What can I do? What can I do? She don't listen to me. Anybody with a 2-year-old knows they're their own bosses, bro.
Was talking about it. Oh, this is such a cool ring walk with Eminem, blah, blah, blah. So they try to capitalize on it and I guess double down and do it again. But the tickets are having issues selling. Now, the reason we know this is because they keep pulling sections. They keep pulling sections and then they'll reappear. Right? And then the prices keep going down. So you don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but ticket prices are going down. You see 144.95 for section 213. Let's see where that's at. 213. So
Man, I had to kick these kids out of this. It was like a whole circus going on in my room, bro. I'm sorry. Like, we gonna get back to it. But the bottom line is, like, ticket sales are doing bad. And bro is gonna take absolutely every opportunity he gets to fucking shine light on Crawford's failures. And I think it's hilarious. Just because Crawford's an asshole. Like, if he was an asshole, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be taking so much pleasure in this. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought he was gonna be humble about the win and stuff, but he kind of, like, he kind of got salty because Arrow said something about, Arrow made a little excuse, which I was kind of disappointed in Arrow because Arrow is like, he's Mr. No Excuses. I kind of respected the way he took it on his chin, didn't make no excuses and shit. So it is what it is.
that's up there. Then they got sections right here. Like, this looks like lower bowl, 259. And just keep looking. Right? They had tickets on the floor. Look, 19 tickets on the floor for 353. You see what I'm saying? And don't go off of this because, again,
I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a notification on my screen of a new YouTube video coming out where Judge Joe Brown is calling Kamala Harris a bum. Like, I might have to get into that at some point today. I don't have time, bro, because I have to get into the beat making, and then I gotta go to a studio session and all this type of stuff. So it's like I gotta go do other things. So I can't sit here doing this all day. But like, yo, Joe Brown is out of pocket, bro. He been going in Kamala's rear end for a minute, bro. He gotta stop, bro. Like, yo, it's giving salty. Isn't that what the kids say now? Or is that only what girls say? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be saying it's giving. I didn't see niggas say it though, but every time I see a nigga say it on social media, it sounds zesty as hell. Hold on, let's keep on going. I'm getting sidetracked. I apologize.
they keep pulling tickets and then they'll appear. I've been studying this and been watching this, etc. Look, floor seats, like this is pretty, see, there's the ring. This section is under $500. Look, $259, and they got 36 tickets on the floor in the ring.
Yo, $300 for a floor seat by the ring is absolutely insane. Last time I heard about a Gervonta fight, it was $20,000 for front row, and that broke my heart. I was like, is that the regular? Like, that's what it is for big fights? Like, if you want to be by the ring, you gotta have like 20, 30 racks, fam? I'm like, yo, because my dream is to go and sit and see one of these niggas fight live really one day, and like just be front row or like at least ringside so I could like see the sweat flying, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's impossible. If it's 20, 30,000, I'm gonna get there. Like, with or without YouTube, nigga, I hustle, bro. Like, I really grind on every aspect of my life. So I'm gonna get to that point where I could spend that 20, 30. But like, I will never do it more than once. You feel me? Even if I got it like that, no. For what, entertainment? Absolutely not. But 300 is like respectable. You know what I'm saying? But in comparison to Gervonta tickets, and you supposed to be the best boxer in the world, my guy. That's hilarious.
It's right there. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, these prices, okay, those floor seats are higher. This section right here. And that's because it's from resellers.
Hey, man, y'all don't think we take care of her, man. This is her protective hairstyle, all right? Before she goes to sleep, we braid her hair. We put them in big-ass braids so that her hair doesn't break any further because she had a little bit of breakage and stuff like that. So we trying to nurse her hair back to health. But, like, this is not how she looks all day. This hair will get done. All right, these are the nighttime braids. All right.
You see in the purple. So the bottom line is, you believe me or not, the tickets aren't moving that fast. Here's another thing, because I know some of you guys don't know this, and you turn to Boxing Ego for all your boxing news. So let me inform you what else is going on. So right now I'm on DAZN's page. They did the open workout or whatnot, which is these pictures right here, right? They did the open workout, but they actually have fights. They already did some of the fights, like the undercard. What the heck? Who's this? That pose is crazy. No Diddy. So, look.
Oh man, that was crazy. Yeah, it was just like a little clip of somebody like thrusting their pelvis into midair and screaming. And I don't know who that is. I've never seen that boxer in my life. Probably some no-name boxer, but yeah, we just have to skip this ad right here, and we gonna get back to the content in a second.
You already have fights go on. How many? Please do not lie. Let me know in the comment section if you knew that the undercard fights already took place as of me recording the video. Look, these are like, I can't show you the actual fights for copyright reasons, but look, they've already had Riyadh season. I thought this was supposed to be on the fight card. Initially, this was supposed to be on the fight card, I believe. This is Mark Castro, but they already did his fight early. So that's concerning as well. So they've already done some of the undercard fights. You see right there, it says July 31st, Riyadh season undercard. So they already had some of the fights. Now, I'm not the smartest brother in the world.
Wait, how do you have your undercard fights on a separate day than the actual main? That's weird as hell. Like, how does that work? The whole point is to help everybody build their brand and their presence. So, like, if you're doing the undercard fights on a whole different day, like, the stadium's probably empty. You probably have 4 people in the stadium. Why would y'all do that to these people that are, like, training hard and all year and, like, putting their lives on the line to get in the ring? Like, let them get a little bit of that side shine, bro. That's what? The fight's on the 3rd, bro. How you have the undercards already? Like, was the prelims? Like, I don't understand.
But what that means to me, what I believe they did, is since the tickets haven't been selling great, they decided to do a separate undercard event. I don't know why they picked that day instead of, like, as opposed to a Friday or something. But probably because the weigh-in is at 9 p.m., which is weird. The weigh-in is at 9 p.m. It starts at 9 p.m. like it's some kind of club or whatever. That's very weird. So just a lot of weird decisions. But anyway, I don't want to get too distracted. The bottom line is they had an undercard fight. Let me know if you guys watched it, if you even knew it was going on. So horrible advertising. Crawford keeps saying that, oh, there's Riyadh season posters everywhere. I didn't even know until after the fight that they were doing this, that they had.
Yo, and that's another thing. Like, this is a video I didn't actually react to, but, like, bro, Crawford was like, oh, this event feels bigger. Oh, this event feels bigger. Just look around. You see people of all colors and races. Oh, like, bro, like, oh, the last one was more popular with the urban community. All right, well, let's see how your ticket sales do about the urban community now, bro. You so disrespectful of your own people. You just need to be around them. I get to rub shoulders with white folk. Like, what is that, bro? What is that? And I'm not even gonna talk about who he's dating or whatever, because I don't care about that. I don't think that's reflective of anything. You know what I mean? Like, all my kids is mixed. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to get in on it for who he like, but like when your whole attitude towards your own people is like, oh, they ghetto and I don't want to be around that, and like I just want to be around the upper echelon of society, which in your terminology means white folk. You're a weirdo, fam, and now is reflecting in your ticket sales. You know why? Because you weren't the fucking draw. Everybody was paying for that fight to see Errol Spence whoop your ass, and then they were disappointed when he didn't. And now you have no fans because the fans that would have actually invested in your career and would have been down to like support you now don't fuck with you because you don't fuck with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta fuck with your people, bro. Errol Spence's people fuck with him, and that's why his sales do well, because we will go out and support him because he's one of us. You feel me? You on some trying to get away from black people at all costs. And you could tell by who he chooses to do his promotions with as well. He'll do promotions with the Zone. He'll sign to the Zone. He'll sign to Bob Arum. He'll sign to anybody but the PBC. He will not f with the PBC, and the PBC got all the top fighters, all the top business in the game anyhow. Like, bro, you're a weirdo, and your career is gonna end. You're gonna be Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a Hall of Fame, whatever. But you'll never be discussed, bro. You'll just be one of those people where, like, people walk through the museum and go, oh shit, this guy's in the Hall of Fame? Who the fuck is this? 40, 50 years from now, that's what the conversation will be when they're walking through the Hall of Fame. Who the fuck is this? I never heard of this nigga. Oh, yo, he was one of the greatest boxers that ever lived. Damn, that's crazy. Nobody's gonna talk about you, bro. You need to, I don't know. It's gotta be more than just you. Your team gotta be fucked up, like, in the head mentally. Like, it's gotta be, like, because you don't have nobody around you that's, like, telling you, like, bro, you gotta embrace your own. Like, what's going on?
This undercard fight card that already happened. And I actually know some of the fighters on the card. So I had no knowledge of this. But the reason why I believe that they did this was because they aren't selling the tickets good. So they put this mini card, and they're probably giving tickets away at this fight card. Because it's like, okay, if the people are going to be willing to stick around for the public workout and then watch some boxing event, we can get some of these boxing people and give them free tickets, or, comp them tickets, or at least give them discounted tickets, and they'll come back for the fight night on Saturday. So what does this mean? I mean, it's nothing we didn't know. Bob Arum, this is what he said about Crawford. He said Crawford is an amazing talent, but he don't know how to market himself. I could have bought a house in Malibu with the money I've wasted on Crawford. And now Crawford is just has access to someone else's money. But this is the problem. You have to be able to sell yourself. Being the fighter is good. Like, I believe it's Bruce Lee.
Here's one thing I'll say about that. I hate when promoters say that. And as an artist, I've heard this all the time, bro. And, promoters will have you come in and do a show. And the show will be flopped. Won't nobody be in there. And they'll go, well, it's the artist's fault. They didn't promote the show. Nigga, you're a fucking promoter. That's the name. Promoter. You are supposed to do the promotion. We are supposed to come do the entertainment. It's not Crawford's job to fucking make the fight sell, or else give him some money off of the back end as well. Well, you know what? I guess it's different with the fighters because they do make money off of the back end. So if you're making money off of the back end, you should be promoting that shit because you basically a part owner. You know what I mean? But now, give them more money off of the back end then. Because, they're fighting, they're putting their life on the line, so they should get some of the back end. But if you want them to promote and make this the biggest event ever and go out and do cartwheels and, get on every talk show and talk to this person, talk to that person, bro, cut them in on a little bit extra. Whatever the promoters are getting, cut them in on some of that promoter cost as well. You know what I'm saying? But, promoters, stop blaming your talent for your flop events, because it's your job to promote, bro. It's your job to promote. It's not the talent's job to promote, or else call yourself something else. Call yourself a venue acquirer. I'm the venue acquirer for tonight, and anybody could do that. Anybody who has the financial means could go, like Crawford could go and find 3 fucking investors, get a venue, and throw an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody could do that. I could go to a club and say, how much y'all want for the use of the club tonight? They say 500, I give them the 500, throw an event. That doesn't make you a promoter, bro, because you understand how to get a venue. You're supposed to be the one who, like, generates the interest, generates the excitement around that event, and makes it a success. Or else, what the hell are you? What is your job, my boy? Come on.
It's like knowing is not enough. You must apply, right? Crawford has part of the formula by being a kick-ass fighter and being very good at his job. But the parts that he could work on is the communications, talking to media, making himself relatable where the fans want to support him and stuff. It's like I don't know, maybe it's something you can't teach. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. But Crawford just seems content being a fighter and training for the fight. And it's really weird because I've been around Crawford and I see him like conversate with his friends and his homies and stuff. And he seems like a funny dude and like chill and like, you know, somebody cool to kick it with. But then when the cameras are rolling, Terrence Crawford like this. He got his arms crossed.
There's some people like that, bro. Like, they just don't, like, they're emotional, right? And they can't remove their emotions from what they do. So, when he's been boxing for, 20 years, however long he's been boxing, right? As a professional, 20 years, 18 years, something like that. He's been a professional boxer, right? And people been overlooking him or maybe critiquing him in ways that he thinks is unfair or whatever the case may be. Now, he has this chip on his shoulder, right? Or you don't want to talk to me. Oh, now y'all want to talk to me because I beat Errol Spence. And, oh, yeah, I already knew I was the best. And, like, you know, he got a chip on his shoulder. So when he's dealing with the media, he deals with the media with that chip on his shoulder. He doesn't know how to put his emotions in his pocket and say, all right, this is how the game goes. Motherfuckers flock to who's hot. When you're hot, everybody's talking about you. Everybody singing your praises. As soon as you cool off a little bit, everybody's ready to count you out, say that you're in the garbage. You know what I mean? That's just the game. You know what I mean? Any entertainment game, that's just how it goes, bro. You got to put your emotions in your pocket. Say, all right, this bitch nigga want to interview now. All right, but yeah, baby, we in here. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all supporting me, man. I appreciate you for having me here tonight. You know what I mean? It's an honor to be here, man. Just sitting with you, talking with you. You know what I mean? I'm so excited for this fight, man. You know what I mean? We about to have a great night. This shit finna turn up, blah, blah, all that good shit. And just act like none of that shit over the past 18 years ever happened, because it's about you building your presence, your network, your career. And then these people are going to start sucking you, bro. They're going to hit you with that hawk to a double wrist twist 3000, you feel me? Because if they feel embraced, now they feel like they're in more of a comfortable spot to uplift you. But if they're thinking, oh, this nigga still feel some type of way from when I said blah, 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 then they're going to be a little bit more hesitant to sing your praises or lift you up. But if they feel like you're embracing them, then they're going to give you all of that credit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And in the back of your mind, you just always hold, hey, this is a fake-ass nigga. As soon as I cool down, he going to be back on his bullshit. So when he does go back on his bullshit, it doesn't surprise you and it doesn't throw you off. Just put your emotions in your pocket, bro. This is what's upsetting me about boxing right now. It's like a bunch of niggas in this manly sport, this testosterone-driven sport, acting like bitches, bro. Y'all gotta stop that.
He look all like tight and like boxed in and unapproachable, and he just doesn't really show much of his personality. And in boxing, especially now in boxing, maybe in the 80s, if Crawford was like a star like Sugar Ray Leonard in those times, you know, maybe he could get away with just being the great fighter. But in this modern day, you got YouTubers doing this and people like Gervonta Davis who are super dynamic and, the culture's messing with him and rappers messing with him. It's like you're not standing out. You're not really standing out enough. And I'm not saying that Crawford should be someone he's not in terms of like trash talk. Madrimov didn't really trash talk, so there's no reason that he needs to disrespect Madrimov. Because that would be being fake, and I don't believe that somebody should be fake. But I think Crawford, I mean, he's saying, and here's the thing, Crawford is doing these interviews, and he's saying it's the Crawford season, or he said something like that. He said it's the Terrence Crawford era. But how is it your era, and then they're giving away tickets, and you have a stacked undercard? You have one of the greatest undercards that anybody's ever been blessed with, and then they're probably likely giving away some of the tickets, and they're reducing the price. So something is not resonating with the fans. You guys let me know what it is for you. If you are going to the fight, let me know that too in the comment section. And it is what it is, but I'm not here to beat around the bush. Steak and potatoes, I give you that on my channel.
I already let y'all know what it is. It's like he's not embracing his own. And a person who doesn't embrace their own will never be embraced by other people unless there's a benefit to them. You know what I'm saying? And there's no benefit to you because you still can't garner the attention. You still can't garner the respect. You still don't have a fan base, like a solid and growing fan base, because of who you are and how you deal with your own people. And if people look at you and like, oh, that's how he treats his own people, I ain't fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's always business. It's never nothing personal. So I see it like I see it. I call it how I see it. And it feels dead. Like I hope maybe something can.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lord Disick. Nearly every...
We got another commercial here. And I got more noise issues in my crib, which is why I gotta start waking up earlier and doing this shit earlier. But yeah, it is what it is. So
I actually expected more energy for fight week. You guys let me know if it feels. And then, see, this is the other thing. I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. I gotta talk about this because Crawford, he's saying stuff like the fight is bigger than the Errol Spence fight. In no shape, form, or fashion is this fight bigger. So when you start saying cockamamie things like somehow the fight is bigger, how? You're not going to do a bigger live gate, especially with them giving away tickets. The fight week energy feels down and flat. People are saying they didn't even know you were fighting this weekend. So in what? Because they got more posters, or because you got a loaded undercard, because they got you pulling up in cars? Like, that's what y'all don't understand about boxing. Boxing fans, they want good fights and good action and memorable nights more so than the other stuff. All that other stuff, pyrotechnics, fireworks, and, people swallowing flames and flamethrowers and like circus type of stuff. That's cool, but it's not really needed. You don't really, if you have a banger of a fight.
All of that is just icing on the cake. What really matters is your personality. What really matters is your talent and how identifiable people are with you. Like, do people want to see you win? Is it like, what's gonna make somebody want to see you win or make somebody want to see you lose? Like, you either gotta go all the way into the bad guy role like Shakur, or you gotta go people's choice, people's champion like Gervonta. Like, Gervonta has personality, bro. He shows his personality. He's funny. He's like, he's aggressive at times. And you could tell, like, there's a lot going on in his head. He'll play games with people, like, you know what I mean? Before the fight, and he'll act like he's aggressive or act like he's mad, and then he'll get off and he'll talk to the reporters and be like, yo, you see when I did this? And he jumped. He's like, yeah, I got him. Type shit. Like, you know what I mean? He's entertaining. He's identifiable, and he seems like a regular person, like a person that you'd want to chill with, like smoke a blunt with. You feel me? Like, Crawford, just like, you can't tell who that dude is. Like, they gotta start like just catching like behind the scenes stuff. bro was saying like he's actually a cool person. Like in real life, he seems like chill and stuff like that. They just gotta start running the camera in the gym and stuff like that, and putting out some of those clips and stuff. Because other than that, bro, it just seems dry. Anyhow, I'm gonna let this play out for a little bit more, and if I don't hear him saying anything new, because he will just repeat the same thing over and over in cycles, I'll just end it and we can move on with our lives. You already know. Whoa, I was rushing to the end. All right, let me just run this, see if he says anything else interesting.
And then you got some people, maybe a little bit of trash talk and stuff like that. Boom. The fight is sold. That's all. But people, to each his own. Do waste your money if you want. And they really put Eminem at the forefront of this promotion, and I just feel like it hasn't really been shining as a promotion. But Crawford, he's saying it's somehow bigger than the Errol Spence fight. And then when I say these things, people say I'm the bad guy for pointing out the obvious, and then they can't prove me wrong. Tell me how this is bigger than the Errol Spence fight. In what capacity? In what shape? People say stupid stuff like, oh, international viewers. Man, like, first of all, what metric is that based on? Like, how do you know this is receiving more international attention? Because, what? Because Madrimov is from Uzbek? Like, how do you know this is receiving more international attention?
Right, like, can they even afford the pay-per-view over there in Uzbekistan? Or is it like lower over there in Uzbekistan? Like, is the conversion rate coming out to like profit? Like, say they gotta spend $100 Uzbekistan money for the fucking fight. If it comes out to $12.35 American, like, are you really capitalizing? Are you really making money? Is that really helping you? I don't know, man. I want to see Crawford become a better person before I want to see him win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if he wins or loses, to be honest. I'm not invested. And I just feel like that's how everybody feels. And especially if he's not going to be fighting a big name, it's like, who the f*** cares? Like, I remember after his fight with Spence, he had another fight. I didn't watch it. Did you watch it? I didn't even watch the highlights. And I go through it and usually watch all the highlights from the big name boxers. I didn't even watch the highlights for the fight that he had after Spence. Like, nobody cares. Nobody's invested. Nobody cares what happens with you, bro. We don't care if you win. We don't care if you lose. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Anyhow, like I said, this video almost over, so I'm just going to wrap it up because, bro, we'll just keep on. See, this is what I'm saying, and I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. You know what I'm saying? He was just going to keep on doing that for the next, 15 minutes. I ain't got the time for that. And I know I be bullshitting, but this nigga be really, really bullshitting. You feel me? Anyhow, you already know what it is. It's your boy Sense. We are rocking with Common Sense Reactions. And I'm out. Any money, everything. Let's get it, baby. Whoa!